Welcome to our presentation about Daimler.
Daimler AG is a German multinational automotive corporation headquartered in Stuttgart. It is one of the world's leading car manufacturers and industry leader in terms of commercial vehicles with a global reach. Its vehicle brands include most notably Mercedes-Benz, as well as Maybach and Smart. And as for commercial vehicles, Daimler sells its cars under brands such as Freightliner, Sterling, Western Star, or Cetra, to name a few. As well as this, among Daimler subsidiaries, we also find Daimler trucks, buses and vans, which highlights its polyvalence in the automotive industry and its position of power in the market. Furthermore, Daimler provides financing, leasing, fleet management, insurance, and innovative mobility services, making it cover all fronts successfully. During the last decade, Daimler has also specialized in the electric market, which is certainly one of its most important bets for the future and already a key element in their production. In this map, we can see the different Daimler-owned factories which are located all over the world, emphasizing the scale of operations of the business and its operation in a vast variety of markets across the globe. All in all, we can see that Daimler Group is unquestionably one of, if not the most important corporation in the automotive field and an industry giant which is only getting greater.
Firstly, it's important to note that the financial statements of Daimler AG have been prepared in accordance with the accounting principles of the German Commercial Code, HGB, and the German Stock Corporation Act. The amounts shown are in millions of euros. At the top of the balance sheet, we would like to point out the high amount and value of property, plant, and equipment Daimler has, as seen here. In addition to that, the operating leases are high as well at 47 billion. This can be primarily explained due to the high contract volume at Daimler Financial Services and because the business with end customers was further expanded, especially in Europe and Asia. Furthermore, the receivables from financial services and the financial assets are both high, and this is primarily due to its investments in non-consolidated subsidiaries, equity, debt instruments, loans, and other receivables from third parties. It is also worthy to point out Daimler's high retained earnings at 47 billion, which is profit that is most likely used to be reinvested back into the business. Daimler's financial liabilities are also particularly high at 86 billion, and this is mainly due to its high amounts of notes and bonds, liabilities to banks, and liabilities from ABS transactions. Finally, although Daimler has many liabilities, it also has a good liquidity and a positive cash flow, allowing it to generate a profit, which can be seen in the income statement. The composition and structure of the balance sheet is also appropriate, namely its assets and the net equity, plus liabilities equal the same figure at 285 billion.
If we take a look at the income statement, there are various elements which allow us to analyze Daimler, the company, the activities it carries out, as well as its financial situation. First of all, at the very top of the sheet, we find the revenue, which amounts to 154.3 billion euros. This is without a doubt a considerable sum, and we will later see how it is related to the company's costs and therefore profits. Secondly, we find costs of sales. This equals to 128.7 billion euros, and when subtracting it to the revenue, we have a gross profit of 25.6 billion euros. Then we have the selling expenses, which amount to 11.05 billion euros. And also, when taking a deeper look, one can see that Daimler spent 6.1 billion euros on research and non-capitalized development. As we see it, this illustrates that the company takes innovation and development very seriously, therefore these substantial research and development costs. And finally, we find the company's profits. Initially, the profit before income taxes is 6.3 billion euros. Taking into account the income taxes, which equal 2.33 billion euros, Daimler is left with a total net profit of around 4 billion euros. Therefore, we can conclude that the company has been quite successful in 2020, as its net profit is quite sizable.
Thank you for listening.